Alright guys, it's time to get the break-in oil out of the old Kubota. I think I got 9 hours on it, and old Luke, he's standing here watching me do it, and he'll be making all kinds of odd sounds like kids do. But anyway, so yeah, getting this break-in oil out, gonna put some 10W40 in there. Hey, how about taking that shovel on over there? I don't trust that boy with a shovel behind me. I've been attacked before. Hey, watch that cord. Don't cut that cord. Watch that cord going through there. Anyway, I've got an extension cord that I've had laying there forever to power this shed, which I know I shouldn't be doing, but it is what it is. And he carries that shovel around. I'm afraid he's going to stick it through it one day, so I need to get that taken care of this summer. But anyway, what I was going to talk about is Kubota knows how to build equipment. They got some really good engineers that think about the person that's got to service it. You probably can't see, and I'll get a close-up later, but right here is a plastic, yeah, some kind of plastic, I don't know, but it's pretty durable. And it's got a little hex head screw on the end of it. And they've cut a hole in the frame right here, and the little spout is right over the hole. Well, I'm actually able to put a 15-quart pan under this thing. I didn't think it would fit when I was thinking about it at the shop the other day, but man, this thing's got a wide stance on it. And this pan works great. So all I got to do is loosen this screw and let the rest of this oil out. Now you don't want to turn it too far because the whole thing will screw out, you know, just far enough before it have a good flow on it. And another good thing they did is on this oil filter, they put a little piece under it. It sticks out, I don't know, maybe that far. And what that allows, and hey, engineers again, in this particular case, when you screw the oil filter off, it funnels it out and drips off the edge and goes through the same hole into the pan. Wonderful. I mean, that's the best thing. So, anyway, she's still dripping. I'm gonna let her drip on out, but meanwhile, I'll show you a close-up of what I'm talking about. Now, right here, if you can see it okay, is that plug I was talking about, and that just screws back and forth. Now, you see this right here? Let me get it in frame there. Right there, here's the oil filter, and there's that little piece that sticks out, which drips it right down in the pan. I'm gonna tell you, that's the best thing since sliced bread. I had a Cub Cadet, a shaft drive, and that thing, they give you a little rubber hose to go on it, and you got to route it down through. Well, anyway, I didn't get the rubber hose, which is no big deal, so I bought some and found one that fit. But when it had one of them quick turns, you would push it in and turn it, and it'd pop out and open the oil up and let it run out, which is a great idea. But the frame went in front of it, and it had probably that much room between it and the frame. But you got to bend the rubber hose. You had to bend it at a 90 to come out, to get the oil to come out. Well, what it would do, it'd pinch off the hose. Dumbest design I ever seen. Matter of fact, I don't think I changed the oil in that mower very much at all. Now, it only had 235 hours in it. And I did do oil changes, but not like I should, because I just got mad every time I had to do it. Oil would just get everywhere. So, my neighbor's got that mower now. He's probably gonna say, great, you gave me a mower that's hard to change oil in. Well, he'll figure it out. I don't have any patience. So anyway, it's I just soon get rid of it than to have to fool with it again. But I'm really proud of this mower here. And I went to the place I bought it from, and I give a shout out to them. It's Coleman Tractor. and this one's in White House, Tennessee. And I think the fella's name is Jordan, I think, behind the counter, parts counter. I want to tell you, that's one fine fella to deal with. They have all kinds of equipment. The showroom looks great. Man, I tell you what, I was impressed with it. But I tell you what, this oil that goes in this mower, and I'll show it to you. Let me go here and get this out here right quick. Some of you may have purchased this before. I don't know, but it's a Kawasaki brand. Now, anytime you pay for a name brand or a person's name on a can of oil, you're gonna pay for it, because you know Kawasaki didn't make the oil. But it's a synthetic blend, 4-cycle engine oil, 10W40. Which most of this oil doesn't foam up, but he said, well, it don't foam, and that's why I like it. And he said, that's what I would put in it if I were you. Because I knew if I went up there, I knew they had my name in their computer. He asked me how many hours was on it, and I told him. I said it was 8.5, which I think that's about right. It might be 9, but I don't know if he put that in his system or not when I told him that. But if he did, I hope he did, because I want him, if anything goes wrong with this, I want them to know that I came in there and bought oil. Now, they don't know if you put it in there or not, but I bought the oil that they recommended. And they said you don't change the filter, you know, on the first one after the break-in, because you only got 8 hours on it. But I asked him about it. He says, change the filter. He says, only 15 bucks. Naturally, they're making more money. But he said, don't take any chances. We don't do that. If it comes in here, we're going to change the filter. I said, okay, give me a filter. Now, that blasted oil is $12 a quart. Well, you know, it only takes 2 quarts. I probably won't even have to change it but one time this year, which is now. So 24 bucks, whoop-de-doo, and a filter is $15. I know that's a lot of money to a lot of people that may be struggling a little bit, but and I by no means do I have a lot of money, but I just wanted to do it right, and about dropped the camera. So yeah, that's what I chose to do, and I need to run over this grass now. It was 33 degrees this morning. Yeah, I'm out here with no jacket on in the shed, but I didn't want to get oil and grease all over my jacket, so I took it off, and I'm gonna get this job done. So y'all hang in there. Good Lord, that thing's tight. Get a wrench on it. Hopefully this wrench here will fit it. I think it will. Oh yeah. Yeah, man, that thing is tight. That's how you bust a knuckle. Let's see here. Hold it on there this time. I was kind of wanting y'all to see it, but it slipped back on me. Alright, so we got it loose. Now, let's see how this thing... Oh, look at that, would you? Look at that oil just dripping right off there, going right in the pan. I tell you what. I'm going to let that sit there for a minute. Let her finish running out there just a minute. I'm going to tell you what, this is the easiest oil job or oil change I've ever done. I'm just tickled pink. Let's see here. Yeah, let me get some paper towels to hold under that thing while I pull it out. I don't want it drip all over my mower if I can help it. I need to get me some of them shop towels. I meant to get some here a while back and I didn't. But let's see what we got here. Yeah, there we go. Drain the rest of that oil on it. Oh, got it on frame. Dadgone it. Well, let's tilt her up. There we go. It's alright. Wasn't too bad. Wipe that off there. Nothing wrong. Keep cleaning up after yourself. Alright. Clean that trough out a little bit. They could have tapered that down a little bit more though. I do see that. But that wasn't too bad. This thing holds 2.1 quarts of oil. And he said, well, you only need two quarts. I said, you know what? I said, go ahead and get me another quart. Because I know how my luck is, and I'll probably have a disaster out here and spill some of it and be short. And plus, you know, never know, I might have to add some throughout the year. I don't know. And so therefore I'll be prepared. Now, let's see here. I'm gonna make sure that's wiped off real good right there. I don't want no trash on it. That looks pretty good. Let's tighten this back up. I'm gonna tell you, that right there is the cat's meow. Look at that. And you dang sure don't want to over tighten that up. So let's seals off pretty good. It took a pretty good turn to get it to come out of there. So hang on. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So that's a 10mm wrench, and being plastic, you can't over tighten it. It'll just slip right around it, which I noticed, and I didn't hardly put anything on it. So that tells me it don't take much to hold it or to keep it from leaking. We just hope it don't vibrate while you're cutting and all your oil run out. So yeah, let's get this filter on there. That's why my shop's a mess. I'll rub a little oil around this. Make sure that don't seals off good. Boy, he wasn't interested in this at all. He probably knows if something goes wrong, I'll get mad and I'll be grumpy. He'll get in trouble a lot more. So. Oh man. And I'm just gonna hand tighten this one. And you can get your hand on it good too. Hey, quiet down with the shovel there. I'm filming. Monster truck flip? Yeah. Okay. Well, he's out there digging a hole in my yard. He had a little lake going out there. I guess he's gonna get up there and play with his monster trucks. I don't know what he's gonna do. But no, we're not gonna put this wrench on there right now. You don't want to over tighten that stuff. As all y'all know. And I might have already said, I am not a mechanic. I got a little common sense though. Oh, I spilled it. Yeah, the beer of the day by East Nashville Beer Works is Cumberland Punch. 6.2%. Look at that, would you? Y'all in Nashville, you need to go visit this place. It's a neat place. Take your kids, take your dogs. Your dogs have to be on the leash and they can only be outside. They can't come inside due to health codes, but yeah. Let me clean up this mess I just made. I'm not used to grabbing a full beer. Usually I'm opening them, about a quarter of it gone at that time. I had that sitting there for a minute and forgot it was full. All right, I believe I'm ready to put some oil in this thing. Huh, you know what I done forgot to get? I forgot, and I know there's one around here somewhere, I just don't know where it's at, a funnel. Let me go find a funnel. I'll be right back. Found a funnel. Oh, my wife's gonna kill me for using her kitchen funnel. Hey, I was desperate. I forgot I didn't have one here. I used to have funnels all over the place here, and I used to do all my work at the shop, any mechanicing work or whatnot. And so all my funnels are there. Hey, it is what it is. Here we go. Let's see, be easier. Now we'll do it like this. We'll take a little bit. That's a small hole that's got to go through. We'll get that problem solved though. I'll be ordering me some funnels. Thought I better look, make sure it wasn't draining out in the pan again. That'd make you mad, wouldn't it? Woo! Alright, so on what made me think to look. I was pouring it in there pretty good. Well, even with that small funnel, you don't want to put it too fast because it kind of come up in the tube and float over from under the funnel. But I caught it. That's good. Right. That's why you gotta pay attention. Lessons learned. A little slower. Now it calls for 2.1 quarts, but we're gonna put 2.2. I think's what 2 of these are. Got my shoes on, I can't cipher it out. Need my extra toes to count. But there's also oil that's always left in the bottle, so it'll probably come out about just right. All right, let that sit there a little bit. Another thing I forgot to do, I forgot to get the garbage bag to go on my can out here. Always something. Ain't a bad little old funnel though. All right, we'll clean that rest of the way up later. All right, let's get this old pan out from under here. Right there. Oop. Put that right there and let it finish dripping. Yeah, leave that out a bit. That's a nice little oil pan. I've always liked that oil pan. Yeah, set these out. I gotta get a garbage bag. There we go. Put them right here. Alright. I use as many paper towels changing oil as I do cooking. I like paper towels. Keeps everybody in business. I'm gonna get another one to wipe this stick off. Well, here we go. This still be alright. Hey, look at there. I just saved an extra paper towel. It's gonna be a little high right now because I'm sure that oil filter ain't filled up, but we'll crank her. Yep, she's showing full, just a little bit above the full line. Oh. I got a dadgone wagon, one of them metal carts. It's hanging up in my ceiling on the rafter. And I bet if I'm out here in this shed, I'll hit my head on that thing 10 times. Cause it's you're looking around on the floor where you're walking, but it's yeah, it'll get you. It didn't hurt. I got some little pads on it, but every now and then I miss the pad that's on it. I'll show that to you in a minute. Well, here we go. Hold your ears. And I don't want to run it very fast till that oil gets caught up. Yeah, so far so good. Oh, here's this right there. I got my wagon hanging up there, and it's when you're looking down, if you'll notice, it's like bam. I mean, it's just hitting me all over the place. I about done throwed that thing across the yard a few times. The problem is, I ain't put it on the floor. I ain't got no room for it. I don't never use it, but when I need it, it comes in handy. But yeah, tires are pumped up. Yeah, a little slack, but yeah. So yeah, we're gonna do some cutting here in a little bit, see how this thing's gonna hold up. Let me shut it down, check the oil in it again. Love that mower. I'm gonna take this old GoPro off there because it's about to beat it to death because I got a lot of little swivels and tilts and on a magnet, and got this power stick on there and all that, and it's just beating it all to pieces. So and you can only watch cutting grass for so long, I know, but anyway, I'm gonna throw the charge on it and maybe record some other stuff a little later on. Anyway, my boy about to wear me out. He wanting to ride on the mower. Ain't enough room for us two big old boys, but yeah, you know, we do what we gotta do. And oh yeah, I got these sound core headphones, kind of muffle a little bit of that engine noise, and where I can hear music a little bit better, and they're working really well actually. One reason why I bought them, I used to use the corded ones, but I bought this new Samsung a while back, last summer. There ain't no jack on it to plug them in, so I had to get a wireless pair. Hey, welcome to the future, right? So anyway, Luke, what are you out there doing?
Good.
What was you doing?
Trees.
Were you trying to dig that tree up?
Yeah.
Well, you know what we might do later on?
Yeah.
I don't know yet. We might hook the truck up to it and pull it out of the ground.
Oh, no, shovel.
No, we ain't gonna use a shovel. We're gonna yank it out with the old 4x4. The old Chevy gonna yank her right out of the ground.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we're gonna do. Maybe. I don't know yet. Depends on how tired I am when I get done.
And this one, now.
And then we'll saw it up and throw it on our little burn pile out there. So anyway, I gotta get back to it and get this stuff done. Well guys, my day started off pretty good. Well, I was gonna give y'all some more footage of my roof damage. You see, I got this thing called a drone. And guess what? I ain't a pilot. Look at this. Yep. I was flying it over my roof. I ain't flown it in about a year, so obviously I done forgot how to fly it, forgot what buttons do what. But I was flying it over the roof, and I needed to pan down on my camera a little bit. Well, hit the wrong button. Landed it on my roof, slid down the roof, and I saw where it was. I thought, well, let me go out my bedroom window, because I don't have an extension ladder here to get on the roof because I don't need to be on the roof. But that's the way I used to get out on my roof when I had to. So my computer desk sits in front of that window, and the desk is as wide as the little slot going in there. It's like a dormer window. So I had to pull the desk out. Couldn't pull it all the way out, but I pulled it out far enough where I could climb under it, get up, open the window, take the screen out, go out on the roof. I got it. Got back in the window, set my drone in, and was laying there on my back under the desk, and monitor fell off on my head. No big deal. I'm hard-headed. Didn't hurt me. In fact, I don't know where it hit. Didn't hit me in the head though. It almost did. So then I pick up my drone to show my wife. I said, look, it scratched it all up, and then that was like that. I didn't see it broke when I got it off the roof, so I don't really know what happened. But anyway, I hate that because I really like that drone. My father-in-law gave me that for Christmas a long time ago, and so yeah, I hate that I broke that one. I liked it, so I guess I'll be getting me a new one of these days. So anyway, so my day ain't ending very well. But me and old Luke gonna drag a tree out of the ground, ain't we?
Yeah.
You ready to drag a tree out?
Yeah.
Hey, I broke this. I might as well tear up my truck too. So